you know, it's just fun to not know who's going to be choosing. But now we know it's Corndan. Corndan, whenever you're ready, come and jump into voice with me. I would love to talk to you about the game. Hello there.
Hello.
Oh, and Children of the Corn, or Child of the Corn is here. Hello.
He is here, yeah. He's right next to me, looking at his Kindle.
Aw, what a good kid. Well, what do we have for today?
We have an amazing game based on a fantastic movie. I know you guys love it when I bring games based on movies.
Well, I do.
We've done a lot with RoboCop. But this is not RoboCop. This is, in fact, the Rocketeer for Super Nintendo.
Oh, boy. This is going to be fun. The Rocketeer is not a good
this
game.
This game is awesome.
No, it's not. It's so bad. But trust me, we're gonna have plenty of Rocketeer today. So this match, how many points do they have so far, this group?
They have 19, so this matters.
Okay, so the first place person has a chance of making it to the bracket. Everybody else is
Correct.
eliminated. So this is actually really important, and you give them a Rocketeer.
I sure did. That's because I vetoed my other choices.
Everyone, get patriotic. We've got Superman music in chat. Superman NES, I love you. And it always makes me remember how much the US is better than the UK. Bam! The rockets flying into the air. Neener, neener, neener.
Well, yeah, we would have rockets on people.
Wait, we have rockets of people?
Well, I mean, that's the Rocketeer, right?
Oh, yeah!
That's the rocket to him.
Okay, let me move on to the next song. No, stop it, Superman. Okay. This is good too. By the way, no, I love all of our UK people as well. Yeah, simply put, you know, our leaders aren't exactly the best in the world, so we're about even right now, I'd say. Just about even.
More or less.
So Corndan, what have you been up to recently?
Well, I've been finding games for this. Mostly prepping for one-on-one matches. Right, that and mowing my lawn.
Mowing your lawn? That is...
Yeah, I had to mow my lawn today. And I'm only halfway done with it. I'm gonna mow the other half when it cools down later tonight.
Oh, fun. Mowing the lawn. Oh, I wish I owned a house so I could mow a lawn. Actually, no. That's dumb. I'm so glad I don't have to mow.
I mean, it's a necessary evil, right? I don't necessarily like mowing the lawn, but I do like the consequences of having a lawn, right? Because Minicorn and I spent like an hour just laying out on the lawn today, and it was pretty awesome.
Oh, that rocks. You know, part of me thinks that if I got a house, I would do xeriscaping, but then, you know, it would be me going and laying out on the rocks, and that's less fun.
Yeah. Well, I mean, rocks have their place too. Like we have, you know, like if you're gonna have flower beds and stuff, like crushed marble and stuff like that, right? On top of the flower bed, so you don't get weeds, is a pretty cool thing, and it looks really good too.
You know what?
Right,
actually,
we haven't done that yet, but we're going to.
Ooh, okay, awesome. Actually, I thought of one benefit of going out and laying on the rocks. Like, eventually you'll get used to it. And then, you know, whenever you need to establish dominance over your neighbors, all you have to do is go and lay on the rocks. Be like, hey, come over. You relax on them, and they just sort of sit down, and they're like, wow, this is really difficult. And it hurts a lot, and I'm in pain. Then you're like, I have dominance now.
Exactly.
Okay, so Corndan, I might have to do the rocks then. We'll see. What the
But
crap?
I mean, I can't complain. It's all told, it's the necessary evil to have the house I have. So.
Oh, so evil. Why is my capture not working?
I don't know why your capture's not working. I mean, I have them all up.
No, like, they're up. I see them streaming. Just a second, let me see if this helps. Do you all see the white? That's bad. Okay. For some reason, they're being jerks. Let's see what I can do. Refresh? 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 Am I still in Monster Prom mode? I don't think so. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me see if I can figure this out. Dumb.
I mean, all I have to say is whatever music you guys are listening to is way better than the music I am listening to right now. Because I'm listening to the music you're going to hear pretty soon. And it's pretty bad.
Oh yeah, I believe it, Cornden. How am I gonna do this if this doesn't work? Will this work? Ish. I could do it this way. It's definitely not gonna be as smooth as it usually is, but I think I can make this work. Thank you, Shinju. Thank you, Gustian, for subscribing. Welcome, come on in. I'm hoping... Oh my gosh, I'm so angry right now. Ugh.
Well, this is what the Rocketeer does.
Rocketeer? Okay, that's it. I'm switching. I finally made the decision. I am officially switching to OBS later, because this is making me angry. Yeah, if I do that, it just doesn't work. Just doesn't work. Oh my gosh, okay. So, one of these days we will be switching over. If the frame rate doesn't look the best, it's because that's life. And guess what? Life disappoints you. Especially your mother.
I'm very good at that.
Oh no. Cornden, that's not something to be proud of.
Well, I mean, life disappoints me, right? How it goes.
Oh,
I
yeah.
disappoint life sometimes, too.
Oh, you disappoint life? Kick life in the butt.
Well,
Okay.
so
So-
all I have to say about this game is be glad it's not the DOS version.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, you threatened that. And that was a little bit scary.
I mean, I will always threaten those.
Yeah.
Right, it's not scunny,
Thank
you know,
goodness.
so that's an improvement.
Okay.
No, we're damn for there's no but. It's not scunny.
It's
I
true.
mean, I realize that's a low bar, right? Like about 99.99% of all games played already meet that quality bar. You know, so I mean, that's like saying there are people living on Earth. Yes, that's true.
Yeah, those people are cool. What do I even do? What do I do now? Oh my gosh. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. Let me tell you. Cornden, I am full of hate. What happens if I do this?
Well, White Panther, just remember, we've only shown off 3 of the scummy games on this channel. Or the Games on Quick channel, right? As far as either Kusogr4nde or Viewer's Choice.
True.
There's still
There's just...
3 more scummy games.
Oh my gosh. Okay, today's gonna be an ugly stream. Sorry. I already apologize. I might have to restart the stream after the first match because I just can't figure out a good way to do this the way that things are set up right now.
You must have broke it for Monster Prom.
It's all Monster Prom's fault. Oh my gosh.
Well, Monster Prom would have been worth it if you had decided to take a date.
I wanted to, but none of them would have taken me, and I know it. Okay?
There are 6 gun games in total.
It's true. Not exactly a good fact to have, but that's true.
Well, I mean, it's true. Right, I mean, because you have Desert Raid, Save Our Pizzas, In the Wild West, Lost in Space, Back in the Forest, Special Edition, Scunny Fair. I guess 7.
Yeah.
Right, but Scunny Card is like Scunny adjacent.
Okay.
How many RoboCop 2 games are there? At least 6 different ones.
There are too many.
Well, that is true.
Yeah, that's all you need to know, everybody. Too many RoboCop games for this life. Okay.
I mean, to be fair, guys, I would rather play any of the RoboCop 2 games we've played so far than play some of the Scunny games, so...
What if I click that? Oh, what is this music? It's really loud. Castlevania.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Rocketeer music.
No, that's definitely not loud. How do I... Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, I am still waiting on Drex. Put some gum on it? No! No gum. I'm not gonna have any gum. You know what? As we're waiting for Drex, let me go ahead and test the audio real quick and see if we do get it through here. Ah, we do. Well, good. Good. Okay. So it'll work. It's just I'm gonna be very angry about it. It's okay. I can be angry. I can deal with anger. I'm very good at it.
We're almost there.
Okay, we're just waiting for... What if I do this? Ooh, I figured it out. I figured out how to capture. Oh my gosh, I'm so good. I am a professional here. Aw, yeah. Okay, we're almost there. Don't worry, everybody. We're gonna be good. Oh my gosh, everybody! There's hope that I'll not mess this up too terribly. Yay! Thank you, by the way, for your patience. It's been an exciting morning trying to deal with everything deciding to be terrible.
And Sharif, the Rocketeer, but why? Because I hate everybody.
Oh yeah, Cornden is
Right.
just full of hatred.
Or they voted my less bad choices, so we got the Rocketeer.
Yeah, there were a lot of vetoes, weren't there?
Well, 2.
2 vetoes? Oh.
2 vetoes.
Well, there we go. I think we are, as a matter of fact, ready. Wacky Waces. Oh, you Wacky Waces. How about you go
Wacky
away?
Waces?
Wacky Waces. And here is our game for you all today. Mr. Torture Meekins, Joey Gatorman, and Drex.
This is nowhere near the nuclear option yet.
Nowhere at all.
Right, this game's playable. It's not good, but it's playable. I mean,
yeah, playable is a word for it.
Well, I mean, for certain definitions of playable, it's playable, right? It has controls and graphics and sound, and they all work.
Well, I'm gonna do the countdown. What should chat spam?
Airplanes and rockets and generic bad guys.
Spam all of those. Ooh, look at those rockets. Yeah. Apparently they don't show up on my stream for some reason. Yeah, they're rockets. I guess Isaac is kind of a rocket. Yeah. Okay, as soon as I see movement, I will start our timer. And here we go. So, Cornden, how long do you think we're going to see this screen?
Oh, for at least one person, probably 15 minutes.
That's nice. So, here's the deal. The last time that we had this, I think we talked about this quite a bit. You do not watch the top portion. All you really want to watch is the bottom small screen. That helps you focus.
Pretty much. Yeah, I mean... And look, I mean, it's playing out definitely for Joey and Meekins, who are both in the lead, right? You're flying the GB, you have to do this multiple times. And so with the GB, you actually want to stay basically as tight as possible to the pylons. It's really fast, has good acceleration, but turns like crap. And so that's really what you want to do, and you want to kind of stay in the middle on the area. If you do that, you'll be just fine.
Yeah, it's still so dumb that you have to pay attention to that little screen, though.
Yeah.
Like, once you figure that out, it's playable.
Yeah, like you can do it without, but it definitely takes longer.
Oh yeah, it looks like Drex and Mr. Torture didn't quite get through the first race, but Meekins and Joey did.
Yeah.
No, everybody, we are not going to build any more pylons. This is it. This is what you get.
Well, yeah, I mean, and we don't need more pylons. We only have 3 units, guys.
So remember, these players have to come in first. And 3 pylons is enough.
3 pylons is more than enough. So Rocket Man is a... Right, we'll get to the Rocket Man part, right? But the first level is a plane game. And then a third-person shooting game, right? And then a couple of auto-scrollers, and then a boss that sucks.
Oh, baby.
So, Chaos, that's not actually true, right? Air races were a huge thing in the 30s and 40s, right? Red Bull just revived it.
Thank you, Red Bull. That's exactly why we needed you, I guess. You know what? I would love to race you in an airplane, Cornden.
I would be down for that.
Yeah, we'd probably both die. Unless, do you know how to fly?
I do actually know how to fly. I don't have a license, but I know how to fly.
Okay, I'll go ahead and just ride with you.
Okay.
And it won't be a race, it'll be more like you're taking me on a flight.
That's fine.
Okay, yeah,
So,
I like this.
You have to win this. You have to win this twice. The first one is 10 laps, the second is 15. At which point in time you get your rocket suit and you get to go into this third-person shooting stage.
It's so bad.
That reminds me of old school arcades like G.I. Joe and stuff like that. It's not very good, and so basically the best bet is to walk basically almost back and forth. And kind of catch that and hope you get the health pickups, because otherwise you're basically going to die because the enemies suck.
Yeah, it's true. You know what? Oh, go ahead.
This is way harder than it looks. Right? It is not... and it's mostly just... It's not that it's hard itself, right? Like, you just move left and right and up and down and shoot. But it's hard in that it's a huge pain. You can see it on Meekin's screen, like, especially if you go into where you can go, oh man, like I could totally kill a bunch of people and do all of that, right? That you're just going to take a lot of hits, right? Joey Gatorman seeing it, right? Like I expect to see some deaths.
Oh yeah.
So, but once you kind of get the hang of it, it's not as bad as you think, right? You can fly up in the air using your rocket pack, and that will make you a little bit safer, especially when we get to the second one of these.
Yes.
Right when they start throwing grenades.
Oh boy. Yeah. The thing is, like, this game isn't too difficult in certain sections. Like the first flying section, once you figure out how to actually do it, you can get through it relatively quickly. The shooting section is a little bit rough, but it's doable. By the way, this company, Nova Logic, also made some games like Captain Planet and the Planeteers for the Genesis, which is a game that Mike Uyama here is a little bit experienced in.
So once you beat that enemy stage, right, now you get to race as the Rocketeer, and if you can't win this race, you have a problem. Right, like the Rocketeer is so much faster and way better than anything else out there. Like, you can't crash him, you can't do anything. You could just hold down the throttle all the way and you would basically be done.
You can't crash?
Not that I found. I tried.
That's nice.
Like it's super safe, right? Like once you get to this point, you're in the clear.
Okay, good. Yeah, the airplane section is definitely a little bit rough. Meekins is making fast progress.
And Joey's not that far behind. So Meekin will find out here in a minute what happens when they start throwing grenades that are really hard to see. Right. It wouldn't surprise me to see Meekins or anyone here lose lives on this part.
Hey, it looks like Mr. Torture might actually win his race. He's doing pretty good this time.
Yeah, he's doing really well. This is one of those things that, like, once you get the hang of it, It's not hard. It's tedious. You just have to figure out where to best target the pylons and everything. But it's not super bad. It just sucks because it's like monotonous tedium that you have to be super careful on for like no pay. Like there's no payoff for it.
Yep. There's so much shooting noise. It's just using all of your bullets.
Like you have infinite bullets, so it behooves you to just basically spam that button as fast as possible.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Mr. Torture is onto the first shooting section. Very nice. Drex is the one who's going to be struggling a little bit with this plane section. I'm not too surprised. He's definitely behind both other planes. He'll figure it out, though. I've got faith.
Yeah, it took me a little while the first time I did it, too. Especially with the... Right, on this, if you're kind of in the middle, like, kind of where you want to be, if you hit that real quick, right, you tend to clip it and then fall.
Yeah. Say, you know,
that's not real good.
I'm glad, though, you know, if Drex goes and looks at the manual a little bit more, that'll help. You did give the manual, right?
We gave him the controls.
So no manual. Well, okay, yeah, this might be a little bit of a struggle then. Meekins is onto the auto-scroller.
Yeah, so there is an auto-scroller here. It's actually two auto-scrollers. And Cadus is right, the controls list listed every control.
Yeah. So, I think Meekins is actually getting pretty far in this game with this attempt.
Yeah, so the game itself is not super long, right? You know, I mean, but it's like at this point in time here, it's like 10 minutes of auto-scroll. Something like that. It's super long.
10 minutes of
right.
auto-scroller?
It is like, it's stupid long, because you have like this level of auto-scroller, and then there's like another level of auto-scroller like right after. Right, and then we can get to like the final like area where the boss is about as rude as a boss can be. It is like super bad.
I beat it first try, and no continues. Oh no.
So you know, if you go through all that and you deal with all this, right? There's a possibility we could see some pretty early clears. But this game it's pretty challenging when it comes to that because it's just not very forgiving.
Yeah.
Right, so that's why we handed it out. I said if you're done, you're done, right? And that may mean we see a clear at 15 minutes. That may mean we don't see any clears at all.
It could take yeah, that's very possible.
So yeah, like this game is great. So right in this flying section, you're trying to make it to this prototype airplane, and so you're flying in the rocket to get there, where you have to deal with bombs that are falling down, and mines on parachutes, and V1 bombs, and the occasional German on a parachute.
Oh, I see that the company that published this, by the way, Information Global Service, also published another game that I really like, but it's also very disappointed at the same time. It's Armadillo, which is the game that probably has the most lag I've ever seen, and otherwise it would be an amazing game. Oh,
Well, you just need to overclock the Super Nintendo.
Oh my gosh. Like, I love Armadillo. It's so good. No, it's not a mouse game. It's an armadillo.
It was totally a mouse game.
Oh, they also published Puzznick, and that was good.
Puzznick is pretty awesome.
I love Puzznick.
I actually prefer the NES version over like the arcade version, both of which are though really good. So, like, you can see, for instance, right, as we go through this, where Meekins is only at like less than a quarter of his health. And you can see he's not even halfway through the stage yet. And we've been on here for what, 3 or 4 minutes so far?
Does a death take you back to the beginning?
Yeah. I believe so.
So I did find a review for this game on Game FAQs. The Rocketeer, it says the title of the review is About as Fun as a Root Canal.
Sounds about right.
Story, 1 out of 10. I never saw the movie, and after playing the game, I still have no idea what happened. All you...
You know what? That's a legitimate critique, because ostensibly they're the same plot, and they're only in the same plot in that things happen, right? And there's a Rocketeer.
Yeah. Oh, Meekins! That is a death.
So look at the death screen though. The death screen is great.
Oh yeah.
And then it's gonna start all the way back from the beginning of the stage.
That's so cruel. But you know, that's auto-scrollers for you. Maybe someday somebody will beat this auto-scroller. It's so long.
It is so long.
I love this.
And there's a second one behind this.
By the way,
this is not the only auto-scroller.
Yeah, Drex is onto the shooting section. Everybody has made progress. This is good.
So I was pretty close in my estimate of 15 minutes. Right, like 13 minutes and change.
Oh yeah. Wait, there are 2 auto-scrollers and this is the short one?
There are 2 auto... Yes.
This is so dumb. Okay, the review here, by the way, says gameplay 1 out of 10. The gameplay is horrid for the most part. In the first stage, it's nearly impossible to navigate your plane around the poles unless you look at the much smaller screen on the bottom. Why is there a 3D environment on a 2D screen? Makes about as much sense getting locked in the bathroom and peeing your pants. What?
I don't think those go together.
I don't understand. I don't really understand the illusion there. But okay. So, the analogy.
Mr. Torture did not restart. There is no continues.
Oh, no. The worst part is the fist fight at the end, in which you basically have nothing else in your arsenal than a simple punch. Yeah.
Well, yeah, because you used all your bullets spamming them in the auto-scroller section.
Replay value, 1 out of 10. Getting rid of this game is actually more fun than playing the game, trust me. You'll be delightfully amused at throwing away the cartridge or tossing the ROM in the recycling bin.
I actually agree with this. If I owned... Right, like, I play bad games. I enjoy playing bad games. I think even as a kid I'd have thrown this in the trash.
Here's their final thought. I remember getting this game as a birthday gift quite some time ago. I also remember selling the game back to the same guy who gave it to me about a week later. It was probably the best $2 I ever spent in my life.
Yeah, pretty much. You got a good deal on that for $2.
Oh yeah.
And I don't mean the guy buying the game back. I mean the guy selling it. You got $2. That's pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna guess that it's probably worth a little bit more these days. Let's go ahead and do a quick refresh for Joey's stream, and hopefully get him running again. Oh, we get poker chips, everybody. Don't look.
So, actually, if you're just buying it, like, loose, right, you don't care about the manual or anything like that, it's $1.21.
That make me angry. This is... Look, XSplit, you ruined everything. You ruined all joy, and now you're giving me ads. I hate you. I am so switching to OBS, like, before tomorrow, because I'm done. I'm done today. I don't want to see Grand Theft Auto 5 ads. I want to see the Rocketeer.
Wow.
I know, not exactly what everybody would say. You know what? Here's the deal. Back in the day, Kusogr4nde, I bought XSplit, unlimited license, and I was like, it worked great then, and then OBS appeared, and I was like, but it still works, but this still works. And it's mostly worked, but now it's been so dumb today that I am so angry.
So I mean, I'm of the opinion, use whatever, right? If you have software that works for you, right? No matter what it is, like that, you should use it, right? If it's not working for you the way you think it should anymore, right? Go to something else.
Yep, and I'm pretty much at that point where it no longer does what I need it to do. Which is work.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty important.
It's actually been just fine until, like, every once in a while something has popped up, but it usually got fixed quickly. But now, my wrath.
You know what I think a lot of it is not that XSplit is good or bad or anything like that, right? It's that if you look at a lot of what's happened, like, even since I've been streaming, which hasn't been that long in comparison to a lot of people, right? Like, the features and stability and speed and everything on OBS, even from when I started doing it to now, have improved dramatically.
Oh yeah. How is the autoscroller still going? And they're not even, like, Miss Meekins is halfway through?
Yeah.
This is ludicrous.
So if I remember correctly, at this point in time, you go through this autoscroller, there's another third-person shooter section.
Oh, baby.
The new plane, and I don't remember if that's really there or not, right? Then you get the other plane, and there's another auto-scroller that's as long, if not longer than this, before you get to the final level. Right, and that assumes that, for instance, you actually make it there, right? Because these auto-scrollers don't give you a lot of help, and there's a lot of things in the way.
There's so much.
It's a big pain. There's just so much. It's
like, I'm glad there are health pickups, but they're not very common.
There's not enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the enemies take so many hits. You know, and realistically,
if you get more than like 3 things on screen, it lags.
But realistically, 1 bullet should be good enough to finish most of these guys off, or at least send them into a spiral, you know? Like, 50 bullets, they've got some futuristic armor here.
Yeah, I mean, all of it is so bad. And here's the thing, like, look at him, right? We already know, like, the Rocketeer can, like, outshoot, or can outfly, like, the fastest planes at the time, right? I mean, we just did it. So, so, like, why are we so slow here, right? You should just be able to shoot past all these guys. They're never going to hit you because you're, like, the size of a dude and you're going, like, 400 miles an hour. They're not going to hit you. Like, your big risk is you're going to accidentally fly into those parachutes because you don't know what you're doing because you've only had the rocket pack for, like, how long?
For, like, half a day.
It hasn't been very long.
10 minutes.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So you don't know how to control all that. You know what that means? I mean, come on. Didn't you guys ever see Iron Man, right? You know, right in the, you know, where he catalogs his first attempts to, like, hover? They're all bad. Right?
Oh,
but you have this for a day, and now, like, you're a master pilot.
Okay, let's see. I mean, as far as I know, this movie was pretty dang successful. Like, it was positive, but it didn't sell very well.
And the movie is actually... I like the movie. I legitimately do. Go check it out. Right? It's a 1930s style action book. It's pretty fun. Right? I'm not going to call it like the best movie in the world, but I will say for like what it's going for, totally succeeds.
Yeah, I feel like I watched a little bit when I was younger, but I never actually like sat down and paid attention.
That's fair. Yeah, I mean, it is not like serious at all. It is totally cheesy and everything like that. And that's fine. That's what they're going for, right? You know, kind of like how Indiana Jones is a play on the 1930s Pulp Fiction serial novels. Hey, if this were Infogrames, the graphics would be better.
Yeah.
Right, Amazing Toaster.
Like, the graphics aren't bad.
And the music. No, but they're not Infogrames, right? You know, if we were to pull up 1010 in Tibet right now, like, the graphics and the music would be great, and the game would still be awful.
That, and, like, the auto-scroller would definitely be a lot more full of death, like, instant death than this is, you know?
That is also true.
Because Infogrames, they just... Oh no! Meekins is on to the next auto-scroller!
So, the next auto-scroller, while we're flying to the mysterious villain's blimp, right, you are now in this prototype airplane, which is supposedly the fastest airplane in the world. And
So
you can tell it doesn't fly any faster than what you were using before, and so now you're fighting against balloons that carry mines and Focke-Wulf F-190s and BF-109s on the way to this balloon, where we are going to go fight some, presumably the mysterious villain, because that's all he's ever referred to in the game is German.
Can I take a nap? Oh my gosh.
So Mr. Churchill is off to the off to the first auto-scroller.
Wait, so, yeah, very nice, Mr. Torture. So, does this take place during World War II, then? I believe there are Nazis
it takes place during, like, there are Nazis in the film, and there
Do
is
they
real
bomb
Nazi iconography.
like this?
Well...
Are they really attacking like
trying
this?
to make it. Well, I mean, so those are the, you know, you can see the V2s on Meekin's screen, right? They're really V1s, you know, are the blue bombs that we saw earlier.
Oh, yeah.
So from, like, that standpoint, like, it's okay, you know what I mean? Yeah, it takes place in the late 30s, so
Okay.
at that point in time, the Nazis would have come out. Right.
But this is in America, right?
Oh, totally, right, but...
So
but the
I'm pretty
Nazis
sure this didn't happen. Like, all of these bombs, all of the mines, the rockets, like...
Nobody has said, in fact, that this game is historically accurate.
Okay.
Right, I mean...
But it's not even movie
I mean,
accurate. It's 0% accurate.
Well, I mean, I think there were Nazis in the... if I remember correctly, there were Nazis in the film, too, so this game is movie accurate, right, but the movie is just, you know, questionable.
I don't think the Nazis were bombing the U.S. during this time, though. That's my one thing, you know. There were not all of these blimps in the sky over, like, New York City. That didn't happen.
I'm pretty sure it was, like, over, like, Ohio or something like that, but...
Oh, yeah, they attacked Ohio. That's why nobody has heard about it, because nobody cares about Ohio.
I mean, that's completely fair.
Oh, poor Ohio.
Hold on. Let's actually get the plot of the film, so we can see where it takes place. Oh no, it's set in L.A. Right.
Okay. Drex is definitely having fun with this auto-scroller, and by fun I mean he's playing it.
That's not so good.
Yeah, it's... Why LA? This doesn't look like LA at all. I don't know, they have a lot of blimps in LA sometimes.
Yeah, I mean...
Usually they're Goodyear blimps, but...
the premise is why you're doing this is the Nazi airship Luxembourg, under the guise of a peace mission, right, like, shows up to execute to evacuate the Nazi double agent.
Ah, and they're claiming it's a peace mission. I like it. Sneaky.
Right. And so that's kind of what happens.
You know what? Back during the early days of the Nazis, Utah was very pro-Nazi. I'm not even kidding you. There were newspapers talking about, like, all of the good things that Hitler is doing, and that he's, like, he instated a fast day so that they could collect money for food, and they're like, you know, Hitler's such a good example for people. And it's like, yeah, just wait, 5-10 years, you're gonna see, that maybe you were a little bit mistaken, Utah.
I mean, to be fair, right, early on, there were a lot of sympathetic people, even in the U.S., to Hitler's early policies.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not going to call that something to be proud of or anything like that. Hey, Meekins finally made it through.
No, I just love talking about it. Honestly, there are a lot of things that people are positive or negative about now that, who knows, in 10 years we'll look back and be like, wow, we were all morons. Yeah, Meekins is on to the final stage. Time to punch a guy. Yeah. And look out, the lady who is dressed in 80s clothes, standing up on the blimp. Like, I don't think anybody wore jeans like that back in the 30s.
I think that's supposed to be a skirt.
Whatever. Skirt, jeans.
So what Meekins is gonna find, you're gonna punch a bunch of these guys before you kind of get to the boss, right? It's pretty kind of RNG on what you get. These guys, some of them are easy to kill, some of them not. Like, as you kind of advance to get up there, the bad guy throws grenades at you.
Like, I got super lucky on this part and beat it first try, but that's probably not going to happen, although Meekins is past the grenades.
Meekins is doing really good.
This is ridiculous.
Oh, no, he moves the grenades. Right, so Meekins could still be hit by grenades.
Okay.
But he did kind of get through the worst of it.
Time to climb. Oh! Dude is shuffling over to the left. Let's see if Meekins can get up there.
So they are nice. It does give you a health refill when you go up there.
Oh! A few sucker punches from the Nazi. You want to watch out. I
mean...
Oh, the combos!
Well, and so there's, like, effectively a time limit on this, too, right? As everything burns, you get less and less room to be on.
Oh, no! The Nazi fell! Meekins might win! Right here!
Right here, yeah.
Holy crap. Meekins has completed the game.
Like, no health left.
Yeah, one hit left.
With, like, no health left. Yeah, that's...
Wow, that is nuts.
That is crazy, right? Because usually, right, when we've done this before, my testing and everything, a lot of people die in the auto scrollers and just sit and sit and sit.
But now we need to see who takes second, third, and fourth, and Joey right now is definitely the favorite for taking second. Yeah, Meekins is doing a loop too.
Now, here's the thing, right? It really doesn't matter who gets second, third, and fourth. Because at 19 points, right, Meekins moves on to the tiebreaker.
But bragging rights, okay?
Oh yeah, they're totally bragging rights.
Then again, I think it might be a badge of honor to say I took fourth in Rocketeer, because it's a terrible game.
Because it's tough.
Oh, it's so hard.
But so now you can see with Meekins there, right? If you cut it real close, watch from this, because he did it already once, right? You cut that real close, it knocks your plane around when you hit the pylon, just like that.
Now, I do want to say Meekins historically has done extremely well in Kusogr4nde. matches. I
Yeah,
think
this is-
he's been here since the beginning, actually.
At least Kusogr4nde, if not Kusogr4nde.
Oh no, he was here for the first one. Meekins made it
Meekins
all the way to round 5.
super well.
Unfortunately,
Yeah,
lost
it's
author
not-
blues.
This does not surprise me, right? Right, Meekins made it to bracket and Kusogr4nde, that, third one. Right, like Meekins is a generally solid player. So this is not surprising.
Oh yeah, like I'm taking a look. He won Xena. He won on Heisei Tensei Bakabon. Lost to Andy during a gauntlet, which there's no shame in doing that. And then he won during the Bill and Ted's Excellent Video Game Adventure for the NES. Ended up
So bad.
losing to Cards of the Heart during Snow White Happily Ever After in Kusogr4nde. But that was right towards the end. Meekin has always done phenomenal. So congrats, he'll be going and facing other people in the tiebreaker. I think he's got a good chance of making it to the bracket.
I think so too. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see how everything plays
no,
out.
Mr.
Right?
Torture is dead.
We're basically looking at something like, on average. We'll have to see how it fully plays out. Of about 16 people in the end, with 29 vying for roughly about 4 spots.
Yes, quite a few.
So Joey Gatorman is now also moving on to the final boss fight. So let's see what happens there.
Oh, Joey is on to the fight.
But Joey's kind of in that bad spot, right? And so Joey keeps backing up, right, to be safe from the grenade, which is the problem. You actually want to keep moving forward, because as you back up, you're just going to have to fight.
Oh yeah, you'll just have to fight more and more. The grenades deal so much damage.
Yeah, and I don't think Joey realizes that.
I think Meekin is trying to
But they
type
have, like,
something.
5 lives.
He's gonna rest from mashing for a little bit. Okay.
We could just bring Meekins in to talk about the game while this is going.
Okay, I'm letting him know if he wants to. Let me go ahead. Since we're a little bit quiet when it comes to audio and stuff right now, Meekins may start playing again, but well, let's go ahead and.
Mr. Torture sound is clean.
Oh, Mr. Tortures is? Oh, that's even better than random music. Let's go ahead and pull up Mr. Tortures. Maybe. Oh, jeez. Okay.
Because everybody loves that music.
I can do this. It'll take a second because of the stupid setup that I've got, but I can do this.
I believe in you, Bruce.
Welcome, Meekin.
Oh my gosh. Hello, Meekin. How was the experience?
I'm lucky I hit things without, like, game overing or anything. I assume that's back to the start if that happens.
Oh yeah, there's no continues.
Okay, I didn't think so. Yeah, those last 2 stages were, like, really mash heavy. My hands were kind of tired, honestly.
Yeah, honestly,
Yes.
I'm surprised that you beat it, but, it's because you managed to get through, I think, some of the hardest sections on your first try. Shocking.
You kind of got lucky, right?
Which parts?
And Joey's. So the two, the longer auto scroller is bad just because you have a bigger hitbox, and then the final Zeppelin stuff, because usually you get hit by the grenades as you're trying to fight, and so you die. And then then you have to go all the way back to the beginning of the game.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, I could see that being kind of a big issue. My tactic on that was to hold right and spam A.
Even, I mean, it's a good tactic, but even that, like the grenades are RNG on where he throws them. There's kind of a couple of different locations, and so you can still get caught up and get hit by the grenades all the time. It's actually kind of been happening to Joey.
Oh yeah.
Right now.
Oh, dang. Yeah, I did notice that they were a little, like, different in where they actually exploded. When I guessed that the guys coming down were infinite, I just figured, let's just go tank grenade damage if I can, and then get up there and see what happens. That was what I was going to do, and I guess just none of them hit me or something.
Yeah, you got real lucky on that. That's probably the best grenade RNG I've ever seen.
Well, I mean, I got really good grenade RNG personally.
You did.
The thing is, like, we fully expect people to die multiple times on the blimp, and first trying it is just kind of ludicrous.
I was so happy I noticed that the health pickups in the second horizontal flying section look different than the first one, because I almost didn't notice that.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, there are little boxes
Yeah.
that have like little blimps above them
Okay.
instead of the typical white box with a cross on it.
Okay, gotcha. Oh, I probably would have missed that, to be honest. So, like, obviously this game is bad. Is there anything redeemable about this game?
The first flying section, I am so happy they give you that second view at the bottom. That's what I was looking at the entire time.
Oh, yeah.
I have no idea what was going on at the top.
If you pay attention to the top, you lose. That's just how it is.
It was going to be impossible to do that.
Like,
Pretty much, yeah.
But it's so frustrating that the place you have to focus on is this teeny tiny window at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah.
It's like the rest of it doesn't matter. It's all for show.
Honestly, when I finished it the first time and I got put what I thought was the same stage again, I was like, oh no, they don't like want me to get a specific place in the race, do they? Then I saw like the lap count was different.
Like, don't you have to take first?
Yeah, you do, but
Yeah.
that's what I guessed. But then I thought I was doing the same stage over, and I didn't read the text, so I thought that I did something wrong and was doing the stage over again for some reason.
No, that's just how it is. Oh my gosh, Joey is right at the end of this fight. Better punch the Nazi, Joey. Joey might actually finish as well. Like,
Well, so it depends. If Joey keeps the strategy he's been doing about backing up as he damage, it'll actually be problematic because he'll fall off.
oh yeah, it's really just punch and hope you don't get punched. Oh my gosh, come on, Joey. Only one more hit. Ah, the Nazi's down. We have a second
that puts
completion
Joey
here.
in second place.
Nice.
Wow, I love it. Between Mr. Torture and Drex, then, you know, we're going to have a third and a fourth. Who is going to take third? Who will take fourth? It looks like Drex is actually pretty close to getting a death here. Which is unfortunate. Yeah, that's how it goes, you know? Confirmed Joey has finished. You know what? I feel two ways about it. Because if you rented this game and beat it in 30 to 40 minutes, how would you feel about paying that money? Yeah. And imagine if you bought this, okay? Bought this even for like low estimate $20. But they probably paid even more when it came out brand new. Imagine buying it for that much and beating it in half an hour. How would you feel?
Time to open up a rental store, bro, Sinja.
Oh, baby. Yeah. Then again, I don't know how many people actually bought this. You know, maybe people who are huge fans of this movie. But have you even seen the movie, Meekins?
No, I have no idea what this was. The only way I know it's a movie, I guess, is because it said Disney on the title screen.
Oh yeah, it was
It's a
Disney.
fun movie.
Let me see if I can find... like, right now, you can find this game for $5 loose. Honestly, is it worth $5? I don't know. It's hard to say.
You all have now seen everything there is to see about the Rocketeer.
Good.
There's apparently a copy on eBay right now for $3.
$3? I don't know. That's
$3.
still quite a bit.
Is it like this?
Is it like this?
I mean,
Yeah, is the movie like the game?
Exactly. This is
kinda, kind of, but no. Right. Like, the premise of the movie is that a couple of gangsters steal the rocket pack. Howard Hughes designed it. Right, so that whole like gangster like shootout scene kind of like happens. And what happens is Cliff's airplane gets destroyed and all of that. So, and he gets hurt. So they end up finding the jetpack, and he ends up just like doing it.
Hey, Mr. Torture, I think it's through the auto-scroller. Moving on to the second auto-scroller.
The stroller.
Oh my, those supers were so powerful. I am very happy
so
I
good.
farmed them as much as I did, yeah. The level where you race the planes while riding the jetpack, I thought that was hilarious. That would make a funny scene in the movie, I would hope.
So
It's just the guy in the
that
jetpack.
kind of does happen in the movie, right? In that, so his buddy Petey, right, designed the helmet, and he uses that to rescue his friend Malcolm, who's piloting the biplane that's going on. So, like, everybody sees him from the air show. It's a thing. It's not quite the same as what is in the game, but, you know, like, why didn't they, you know, put the real stuff in the game? And that's because clearly this game had not a lot of effort put in.
I thought it was nice in the auto-scroller sections where you could, like, tell, oh, here's a section with this enemy. It wasn't just, like, random the whole time. So you kind of could somewhat tactically maneuver that way. Like, oh, here's a section where a bunch of crap is coming from the sky. Here's a section where it's all coming up from below. And here's the guards that take way too many shots section.
Oh boy, it looks like Mr. Torture's stream is going to have a little bit of buffering. That's fine. We can refresh it and probably get a stupid ad. Meekins, I've had drama.
Oh no.
Yeah.
On Mr. Torture's screen.
Always drama.
Always so much drama.
I can't believe it. You put up with too much to have to worry about drama.
I know, drama's
Kusogr4nde.
dumb. Stupid drama. Oh no, is that a full game over for Mr. Torture? Oh no. That's not good. But you know what? He's a strong player, and I'm sure he's going to keep doing his best to get through this. For better or for worse. Oh, come on. Yeah, honestly, it looks like Drex and Mr. Torture have had to start over. I'm wondering if there's even a chance that they can get through the game now because of the long auto-scroller sections.
Probably not. Right,
It seems like it'd be hard to do any part of this game faster.
I think on the auto-scrolling segments, right, I think there's a lot of time to be gained, not from gaining time, right, but just lag management.
Yes, I can agree with that. I noticed when I was mashing like crazy, it started lagging a lot, so I stopped for a while, And then I noticed I was doing better when I was mashing like crazy, so I went back to it.
You know what? The task is 13 minutes and 55 seconds, so if they play perfectly, they can finish the game.
Whoa.
Wait, out of that 13 minutes and change, right? How much of that is auto-scrolling?
Probably like 90%.
All of it?
Oh my gosh. I don't know. I'm not watching the video. I'm watching the race here between Mr. Torture and Drex. We need to see who takes third and fourth.
We could put the task up on where Lucan's thing was. We could watch it.
It would finish in time.
Does the task skip a level? Oh, that's the nest task. Uh-oh. Are you sure? Are you sure?
So Lucan's did complete and is now resting his hand from all the meshing.
Oh, that was NES. Yeah, let's see. I don't know if anybody has speedrun Rocketeer for SNES. Let me look. Rocketeer. There we go. Rocketeer. Only the NES version from what I can see. And White Hat.
And only White Hat.
Of course it's... Why would anybody but White Hat speedrun this game, you know? It's only White Hat. So if you want to beat White Hat, there you go. Free world record for you. And the task does it like 5 minutes faster than White Hat, so you might be able to make an improvement there.
There's a lot of time to be saved.
You know, we still gotta let them play through and see if either of them can take third or fourth. What's going to happen?
Oh, the long play is apparently 27 minutes. There's no...
But that's long. It's not short play, Dan. That's not short play. That's not speed run. That's... Oh, we get to explore every facet of this video game. Like, I feel like this game is such a disappointment.
This game is so good.
From the title screen music, I think you know what's coming.
Yeah. I mean, when did this game even come out? It was, I don't know. Rocketeer, Super Nintendo. So this game came out, from what I can see, in 1991. Wasn't that fairly early in the Super Nintendo's life?
It was.
Well, then maybe crappy games like this can be excused a little bit. Okay, I am checking in with Drex right now. Honestly, putting up the flag is probably not the worst idea in the world. This, simply put, is not a great game.
No. And with 10 minutes left, and if you know you're not going to get through and everything...
Yeah, I believe Mr. Torture did make it to the plain auto-scroller and would be in third, Drex in fourth. I think, you know what? Kusogr4nde, what do you think? Should we give mercy?
We can. Yeah, I think
the upside-down plane. Okay, you know what?
These are not going to change.
It's official. The ranks are the way that they are. It is not changing, and I am calling time. Wow. Kusogr4nde, this game is completely a piece of patootie. Absolutely a piece of patootie.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, I hit time, it didn't stop. Why? That's dumb. Whatever. 51-32. Meekin, congratulations again, taking the victory. on this wonderful, terrible, stupid game. It's I don't know. It's one of my least favorite games to play, but it's kind of fun to watch people go into it blind.
Yeah, I can't wait to not play it again.
But man, free speedrun. Nobody speedruns this.
Well, you know what that means, Meekin. Just take your time now and submit it to speedrun.com free world record. You already have it.
Baby, I can't wait. There you go.
You seriously should do it just because.
Oh, well, you know what? I think that there are definitely... Oh, it looks like Joey is still going to be playing. Joey, why? Joey, that's...
Why, Joey?
Bad idea. Bad Joey. Maybe not bad Joey, but, you know. So, Meekin, you've already given us the rundown with this game. I really appreciate you jumping in. So, you have managed to get to 29 points. That means you're going to be facing a tiebreaker in order to see if you make it into the bracket. You've still got a chance.
Oh boy, I can't wait.
Oh yeah, you can definitely wait. You're gonna have to. What are you gonna do? Just force your way in? Just punch people? Be like, it's my time to play video games. My name is Meekins.
I'll punch people the same way I did the final stage of that game. I'm gonna hold right. It's gonna mash A.
Oh. You know what? If you do that and you make your way, I'll go ahead and forgive you.
All right.
Cool. Well, thank you again. I'm just getting the last little touches ready before we reveal the next game.
I'm gonna dip out then. Take care. Thank you very much.
I will as well.
Thank you both. Well, everybody, this is Kusogr4nde, the Bad Video Game Tournament. We are having 3 more matches. All of these are going to be what we call 5B matches. In other words, they are people who cannot make it into the bracket, but we still like to have a little fun with them. Mouse, Hecate Trivia, Gustian, Shinju, Dragus Cloud, thank you all for resubscribing. You're the subscribing definitely helps this stream stay alive and helps me so that I can actually eat. Ooh, I will be teaching classes, though. I will be teaching classes this fall. 3 classes, so I'll actually have money again. Thank goodness. But that won't be till September, so all of this helps. Also, thank you to everybody who has hosted and helped out, and even to those who are just sharing the love and letting others know about the stream. Viewers, I love you. Mwah.